glad to be here, Sanya.
Yeah, hello Ellie. How are you today?
I am not well.
Yeah, so before we start our session, just want to let you know that anything that, we will be talking about in this room, we just remain in this room and nobody is going to know about it. So, would that be fine for you?
Oh, thank you very much.
Okay, so what brings you here today?
Yeah, because promise me you will not tell this to anyone.
Yes, everything that would be in this corner, four corners, would be taken up, as confidential as it can be.
Because I've been bearing this burden for some time, and I feel that my work is already affected. Sanya.
Your work is affected?
Yeah, because I always cry when nobody sees me, because
So
I
you
feel
always cry?
I'm so foolish. I always blame myself because I had an affair with another
You have
man.
an affair.
And 5 days ago, my husband knew about it, and
Your husband knew about it.
yeah, and he asked me, and of course, I told him.
So you told him the truth?
And he asked me to describe, so I did.
You described? So
But now, I thought that because I was very honest with him, that he would forgive me. But oh my, how I am blaming myself, because it's just that my family is breaking apart.
So let me come back to you if I hear it right. That you are having an affair with another man, and your husband
I
knew
just
about
did it once.
Yeah, and your husband came to know about it,
Mm-hmm.
and you did confess to him, right?
Yes.
And now is he angry with you?
Yeah, very angry that I really feel rejection, and
So
he
you
doesn't
feel
talk to
rejected?
me in front of the kids. And what bothers me most is that,
And something is bothering you?
yeah, because he also fell before twice, and I was there with him for him, and I even but now he even embarrassed me in front of the children, and he told me that for him it's okay to have an affair because he's a man. But now that I just made a mistake, I just stumbled and fell once. And
So
I
you
thought-
did it only once,
Yeah.
right?
And I was hoping that he would understand, but
So you're thinking that he should understand,
Yeah.
right?
and I'm so confused because I'm really
You're confused.
I feel so rejected, and I'm wanting to leave home.
So you feel rejected and you wanted to leave home.
Yeah, but Sunny, I have these 2 children who are special kids, and my eldest son, told me he forgives me, but then he sees me differently now.
Okay, so with this, how do you feel inside being rejected?
Oh, I always blame myself. I
always blame yourself.
Yeah, I always say that how foolish I am, how I always say that it's all my fault,
So you would be blaming yourself.
Yeah.
So is there anything you think you could have done otherwise that could have changed what you're feeling right now?
I don't know, I wanted to leave, but I do not know. I am torn because I have children to attend to,
Children.
but I couldn't stand the verbal abuse I'm receiving from him.
So you're always being abused verbally.
Yeah.
And
And
so-
now I come, and it's really affecting my job.
Yeah,
People
it's
in the office
affecting your
notice
job.
that I am sad, and I really think of my situation at home, and in fact I'm just wanting to just leave the house.
So is there anything that you can do aside from, leaving? Because if I heard you correctly, you're also confused whether you are to leave home or not because of the children.
Yeah.
So
I don't know at this moment, I don't know. Sometimes when I'm alone, I am so, I feel so depressed.
So you feel so depressed.
Yeah.
Is there in any case that you might think of ending your life?
I have been meditating and contemplating living.
Okay, so
Because I
kind of living.
Yeah, because I wanted my husband to see my work also.
Yeah, okay. So, have you tried talking over with him so that you could work things out?
I did, but I told him that, well, when you failed, I was there for you. But now that I am the one, I thought that he would be the one to help me. But, I just felt total rejection.
So you really felt total rejection from him?
Yeah, and I feel for my children because they already notice, it's we no longer, he does not eat with us, and sometimes he embarrasses me before my kids, and that's hurting me so deeply.
So it's embarrassing you and already affecting your family. But then, do you have the chance to, talk this over with your children as well, so that they would also come to, understand your position?
No, I just talk to you see, Sunny, my kids, my two children are special kids. I don't think they understand. But I have a son who is taking up medicine, and I just told my Ralph that you see, your dad is not also perfect, but I did not tell him that he also had an affair.
So you had a son that is normal, that is taking up medicine.
Yes.
So do you think you could, talk more to him with him? Sometimes, he might be able to, to understand, to help you out with a relationship.
We talked, and he told me that he forgives me, but he said that he sees me differently now, and
Yeah, so
I cannot tell him all the details.
So it might be very, hard for you, having your children look at you in a different, way right now.
Yeah.
So how are you dealing with what you're feeling?
Well, I believe that I have somebody to talk to now. It's a big relief that I know that I could share this because I have no one in the office who I can share to.
Yeah, so
And it's difficult. My mom knows, and Sunny, I'm the only child, and it's hurting me most whenever I go home. It's an abnormal scene at home because we do not talk.
yeah, so not talking also causes more pain, deep pain.
Oh
right?
yeah, it's really painful. That's why I'm wanting to go out to live, and if I leave, I never come back. Only I have been thinking that can bring me back home is if my husband would call me back.
So you're also into this dilemma of if you, go out of the house, then you might not be able to come back again. And you also fear for your two special kids. Yeah, so what do you think would be able to help alleviate the pain, the sorrow that is within you?
I do not know. Sometimes I just lock myself in the room and just cry and cry. And then I'm in the office during break time. I just cry and cry and cry. I just cry. I always cry.
So do you feel that crying helps take the pain away?
Yeah, but it's still there. It's really painful. There was a weekend that I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, so, why don't we do it this way? That since we will be meeting each other, would you be comfortable that we would meet a few more times so that we'll be able to talk more about your problems?
Oh, I would love to
So
because
that,
I feel so all alone, and I cannot talk to my mom because she's also hurting. My mom is already 79, and she keeps blaming me what I did, and I already told them I am so sorry. So I keep blaming myself how foolish I
Yeah,
am.
so you have been blaming yourself. So that must really be very hard on you when everybody is just, rejecting you, maybe putting the blame on you, right?
Yeah, and in the office, when I go to the office, you already see my behavior that I'm not the same person. And how can I tell them? I do not like them to know.
Yeah, Ellie, I could really see that you are remorseful about what you've done. And I really applaud you for that, for having the courage to tell the truth to your husband. And I think that is, it took courage for you to be able to, to do something like that, to admit a mistake. So it takes a lot of courage, So I feel that although you might be still in this process of your pain, and I think things would, later be, better. So just hang on there, and I could see that, as we go on, maybe after a few more tries of, maybe trying to talk to him, communicate with him, things might come out differently. So hang on.